Hey everyone, it's Irvin here, aka Team with Irvin. Today we have a special guest that he will be learning how we use the triple arrow system. Just in case, I'm just gonna leave the description below if you want to join our triple arrow system, how we use it. So we're gonna be teaching you a couple entries how to spot and get hundreds of pips out of the market. All right. So thank you for joining us and welcome to this live training session, and hopefully you will earn a lot of value out of this. Okay. All right, Mr. Cratford. I'm gonna call you that way. So today I'm gonna be showing you. Let me go here and let me show all, because you got. It seems like you have a few of them. Right, there you go. Let me show you. Let me give you show you exactly how do I do my analysis, and hopefully I'm gonna teach you once, and you will tell me the next one if it's wrong or right. Okay. Let me go to GBP NCD. Where is it? Right here. Okay. Alright, so what we're looking for on this particular trade, we're looking for the triple arrow system, right? So I always start my analysis on the 4 hours. You see there, the 4 hours is sitting in there. Same thing, I show you in here, GBP NCD H4. And what are you seeing in the 4 hours?
Right now, I'm seeing triple arrow.
Right, and the triple arrow is pointing where?
Downward.
Correct. Now, remember, so that you always start with your H4, right? But always remember too to zoom out so you can have a picture of what the trend is doing. Look at here, I already add you from 4 hours down to your monthly. If I ask you, Crawford, right now, the triple arrow is sitting from 4 hours to monthly. What is your overall opinion of this trend? And this happens on July 26, 2019. Since that day, what is the market doing?
And trending up.
Right. So it's easier to see the picture like that, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, obviously, you're gonna get the triple arrow on reversal, on pullbacks. You know, those pullbacks could be about 200, 240, 180, something like that. But it's pretty good pips that you're gonna get on those reversal. So for instance, here we got the triple arrow in this area here, right? In that particular area, we got, let's count how many pips it dropped in that area. So before the continuation of the trend, it reversed 630 pips. That's pretty good.
Right, yeah.
But you agree with me, that's a pullback, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the triple arrow again, and that's what you need to re-enter, because overall your triple arrow on July 26 was telling you, hey, I'm going up. So now these two triple arrow here are matching to each other. So since we know the trend is up, so from what day was this? October 9th, right? On October 9th, the trend went up again, and it went up 1,079 pips. Beautifully, isn't it? Nicely, right?
Yes.
Did you knew that you could read the market this way, or did you just figure it out?
I didn't know that it was possible to use like this.
Right. Okay, cool. Now we have triple arrow pointing down. So I don't see any strong area, in my opinion, where I can say, you know what, the trend is gonna go for months and months to come. It's gonna be a bearish. So I don't know. For me, is I'm gonna go triple arrow to triple arrow. It may give me 200-300 pips, But if it give me triple arrow again as a bullish, then I go with the trend. Then I will have three triple arrow showing the market is still a bullish market. Now let me zoom out, and this is what a lot of traders are reading the market, right? So let me zoom out. So they see in it exact same way that I have it right now. If I had to ask you what is the overall of the trend, can you answer that question?
No.
Right. Right. So that's good. So now you know before and after. That's the whole thing. Since we know the market is a bullish, look at this triple arrow showed up in here. And that's the 200 pips. Oh, let me see. No, 624 pips. But that's just a pullback, right? Downtrend.
Yeah.
Now it went up and it gave you that 600 plus 1,000. I would think it was 1,000. Let me check. Yeah, 1,021 pips. That's huge.
Yeah.
So now we got triple arrow pointing down. Your job is to catch the triple arrow on the 4 hour. And when you do your entry, try to do your entries in an early stage. Like right now, it's doing it finished the first impulsive move. Now it's doing the pullback. So once you see your first 4 hours dot in here based on the SR of the triple arrow, that's when you're supposed to come in with the trend. Now on the daily, you are supposed to see only the big arrow, and the big arrow, it has to match your triple arrow system, which is gonna show you a downtrend big arrow. So your big arrow is the white arrow. I have a white arrow because it's easier for me to see it, and I can spot the triple arrow anywhere if you zoom out. Let's go ahead and click daily for me. Now, what do you see? Go ahead, click that in there. One more time. Okay, now, based on what I had teach you, what do you see on the daily? No, you see the big arrow, right?
Yeah.
So now the 4 hours and the daily match.
Okay.
Right. So let me go back to 4 hours. Let me do it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So let's say you would have entered on this trade right at the beginning, right when they close this candle here. So let's say you would have entered right there, right where it is sitting. Let me make this thicker so others can see it as well. All right, so we see the line in there that I just draw. So let's say in there now, let's say your 4 hours in a daily match. Now let's go to, let's say your entry is gonna be, what time frame do you usually do your entries?
30 minutes.
Okay, let's go to 30 minutes. That's why your triple arrow is on the 4 hours. So your entry based on the triple arrow was here on the 4 hours, right? So right now you would be 107 pips in profit. You see how simple it is?
Yeah.
That's it.
Got it.
That's it.
So it shouldn't be that complicated.
So
I think that makes it too complicated. It's not that complicated.
it's not. You just gotta respect the rules. I mean, the triple arrow is a beast. It tells you exactly what the market is doing. If you wouldn't have the triple arrow, how can you find out this? You have to draw a lot of support and resistance line, and it's a lot of work. But just opening the triple arrow is, you can spot it right there. It's gonna tell you I'm here. And all you got to do is verify with your larger time frame equal whatever time frame you're going to enter.
So with this, we saw the triple arrows on the 4 hour, and we saw it on the 30, I think as well. Do I want to confirm on 2 or 3 time frames before I enter?
No, you confirming 2 already. The triple arrow will appear in your 30 minutes guarantee, like it or not. If it's not there, then you don't do nothing. Let's go to 30 minutes. Your triple arrow appear long back. Long back. Look at that. It's here.
Okay.
Now you in profit. You in profit. So you see that sometimes it want to give you like a triple arrow and small pullback because this is the lower time frame. I don't care what the lower time frame is doing. I really don't. I like to use the larger time frame and work only as an entry on the lower time frame. But overall, here your H4 is telling you, hey, I'm coming down. And that's all you care. Until when? Most likely this is gonna do a reverse here on your previous triple arrow system. From here, maybe it will reverse back and recreate another triple arrow. I just don't know yet. If it does, then that's fine. But overall, based on what we saw, based on 4 hours super easy SR to monthly, the overall of the trend is a bullish market, right?
Got it, yeah.
Right. So that's good. So let me give you another example. But this one, I want you to tell me exactly what the market is doing. And you should, based on what I had teach you right now, you should tell me all the answers. If you're wrong, then I will correct you, okay? Okay, let me open the Stairmaster template. Let me delete this here because nobody needs to see this because we're not using that. We're using naked triple arrow. That's it.
That's it, okay.
Alright, so what is the first thing that you have to do?
First thing I want to do is get a broad aspect of which way the trend is going, correct?
Right, so what is it?
I would use the day.
No, that's not what I explained. You have to zoom out, right?
Zoom out just to see more history.
Right, so let's do that. I want you to do it. So
okay. Let me try to
zoom out all the way. I don't really care. I like to see the whole picture.
Okay, let me
Okay, that's good.
okay.
Now, what is zoom out one more time? Zoom out all the way. You still have one more. One more time. One more time. Okay, that's the max.
Okay.
And we're using, what time frame is this? H4.
Yes.
Based on H4, what is the trend doing?
Looks like it's going in a downtrend.
Nice. Look at how many times the triple arrow come in here. It came once. It came twice. It came third and fourth time. This downtrend is very, very strong. Look, it's doing like a Stairmaster. Look, stair, 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 and it's walking. Right? So now, let me zoom out. Sometimes if your rules don't match, you don't have no business to be on this trade. Now, you like what you see on the 4 hours, right? What do you see there?
Right now, from far, I see the triple arrows, and I'm going in a bearish.
Perfect.
Going in a downtrend.
Perfect. Now, go ahead and click daily for me. Now, what do you see in daily?
I don't see any arrows.
Thank you. So what is the meaning of this?
I would think that's not a good trade to take.
That's it. That's it, Crapper. That's all you have to do. I gave you a good one versus a bad one. That's it. It's forming right now, but it does not respect my rules. If the rules are not there for me, I don't have no business to be in this trade. Period. You move on and find another one. Find a better entry.
So because I saw it before, but I didn't see it in the day, that's not a wise trade to take.
No, because you working with your rules. Now, if you break your rules, you could do it. It can work on your favor, sure. It can go against your rules, sure. But you make that the bad and good decision is you the one who making it. I'm just teaching you what you need to respect and to be obedient. That's all I want you to learn.
So would it also be, I'm curious, if I see the triple arrows on a higher time frame, let's say the daily or the weekly, does that even give it more confirmation? Is it stronger confirmation, or am I staying away from the weekly and monthly? I'm strictly working with the daily and the 4 hours.
Yeah, you just work on the daily and 4 hours. You're not gonna see the triple arrow on a daily when you're working on your 4 hour, because I mean, think about it. Obviously, you know, the triple arrow works every time frame, but for you to see the triple arrow on 4 hour, in a daily, it's gonna take a long time to form, because remember, each candle equal 1 day. But here's the triple arrow. Look at here. Triple arrow, and then we have confirmation of the monthly. Even in the monthly, the triple arrow sitting in there. And then the market took off all the way here. Triple arrow came in again, and triple arrow works every time frame. But the larger you go, it will take forever to form.
Got it. So for this example, though, we saw the triple arrows on 4 hours. We didn't see anything on the daily, but if that was a good trade, you at least have seen one arrow, like the white arrow.
That's it. That's all you need to see on the daily.
Got it. At least one white arrow. Yeah, okay.
Right. What other question you have? You want to open up on a new example?
Yeah, let's open. Can we go over one more?
I already scanned the market, and I know these two are perfect to teach, but all we can do is study back data. But I don't really like to study back data, because I like to teach you the reality, where the market is sitting and what you need to see. So like that is easier for you. Like right now we are on Euro GBP, right? Let me go to 4 hours. Let me explain you this, because a lot of people were freaking out on this one, but they were freaking out for no reason. And when you don't have the triple arrow, obviously it will make your life miserably. Look at here. So here I got the triple arrow, right? From 4 hours to monthly, it tells me, hey Irvin, I'm coming down, and I'm coming strong. That happens back in July 2019. We are on October 19, and the market is still trending down, correct?
Yeah.
Now, the market dropped all the way to August 29. It gave us a reversal of a pullback, in my opinion. It gave us a pullback of how many pips? Let me see, 206 pips. And people were buying here. They were extremely happy. They were keep adding and adding and adding. Let me zoom out this one so we can see it better. All right, so here, right? Here. So people were buying here and they were happy. Sure. Triple Arrow was right. Triple Arrow said, yes, I'm in a buy trend. And then people were still adding position because, I read comments. And all suddenly, the news came in. And look at this huge candle. And it dropped like crazy. How many pips it dropped all at once? It dropped 123 pips. And the bad thing is some traders, they have 150, 80, and they don't put any trailing stop. If you put trailing stop on your trade, even if it goes against you, it's gonna take you out in profit. So when that news released, everybody like, what the market is dropping instead of going up. No, it was just a small pullback as an uptrend. And since we know based on the monthly Super SR that it's a downtrend, will you agree the market was wrong? Or you agree that what happens here is still accurate based on what we see here?
It's still going in the downtrend.
Right.
It looks like it's just a pullback.
Right. That's it. That's it. So that's why, now that you have this knowledge, use it and apply it. When you see the triple arrow going in your direction, then you need to go with the trend. If you know how to grab, you are more than welcome to learn, to take some of the trade when it's doing a pullback. Triple arrow is a beast. It's there. Learn how to take 100 pips or 40 pips or whatever. If you were to take this trade and you say, you know what, let me get out on here on this dot. I get 95 pips. I'm satisfied. But the market go ahead and give you, the 200 pips, whatever pips are in here. You grab the 200 pips, you saw the triple arrow, but this drop news here would eat some of your profit. So learn how to take some. Take some where the triple arrow form, then you re-enter on the market as a sell. You re-enter here and you would be on the profit. Right now, if you would enter, let's say you would enter somewhere in the middle of that bar. Let's go to the current one. You would be 353 pips.
Wow, yeah.
That's all it is.
So it's kind of, like a lot of people like to use these, fancy indicators, 3, 4, 5 indicators. Really, we just use it to triple arrow. With this, you showed me a few trades already. Just using the triple arrow without all the fancy indicators is possible to make money.
Right. Yeah, because I can make this super fancy, but there is no reason. Triple arrow is all you need. Stick to the rules. Triple arrow will tell you what the trend is doing. Obviously, you have to know overall where is the market heading. As long as you know the answer, that's all you need. And that's simple. Do you have any other questions? Or can you?
I only have to kind of talk about a few things earlier. No, I think, like I said, I got my set of rules, and I've been losing so much money trying to scalp and do other things. I think I'm gonna stick with the 4 hours. I think that's just less headache, and that's just the way to go. Do my next. So I know you do your analysis on Sunday. Do you usually take trades on Sunday, Monday, or you kind of wait for things to play out before you actually make a move?
Yeah, I usually do my trades on Monday. I don't do anything on Sunday. Sunday is I just like to do the analysis. You know, the analysis takes a lot of time for me to hand it over to you guys, and then and you know, and those are completely free. If so I like people to learn. Even some of the traders, some of the subscribers I have, they don't have the triple arrow system yet. So, but they do send messages that go like, Irvin, thank you so much for doing this. You know, I can wait to get the triple arrow, and then they start trading successfully, and they see, but they missing the main thing. They missing the triple arrow, and they end up, you know, getting it, and then, you know, things are, I mean, it's pretty neat. So, and just remember, respect the rules, and you're gonna be fine. Don't go against the rule. And I know I'm doing coaching one-on-one with you, and I'm getting a lot of requests. And my goal is to teach you something very simple that you can get it. Based on what you have shown me right now, you are good to go. I show you a perfect setup. You got it. You gave me the answers I wanted to hear. Then I give you a bad trade that looked good, halfway good and halfway bad. And because they didn't respect a rule, you don't have no business to be in that trade. And you did it very well. So and that's all you have to do. Can you repeat the rules? What's the first thing to the end that you have supposed to do?
First thing is we're on the 4 hours. We're going to zoom in. We want to see which way the trend is going first. Once we acknowledge which direction the trend, whether bullish or bearish, we go to the 4 hour and we look for our triple arrow. And we can also look at the daily, see if we have a arrow there as well. We can confirm those three things: the trend, the triple arrows on the daily, then we can take the trade.
Yeah, and you will be taking your trade on your
take the trade on the third day.
Yeah, that's what you like. That's what you do. I usually don't like to tell people, you know, use this, use that. Some people like to use 50 minutes. Some like to use 30 minutes. Some like to use 1 hour. So, but the triple arrow will appear in your lower time frame, because the larger time frame is telling you I'm going down or either I'm going up. So it is there. So pretty much that's it. Just bear with me, okay? Alright guys, so thank you again for joining us to this live trading session, and hopefully you did find value out of this. I will be leaving the description of the triple arrow below if you want to come in and join our super easy family. Thank you again, and looking forward to see you in the group. Take care.